Ibn Alami started a very long time ago, actually, coming close to 50 years now. The founders probably had this in mind when they founded the company, because this is one of the stories I've heard growing up, that they wanted a large international company one day operating out of this region. They believed in hard work, dedicated their life to building an enterprise, building an institution. They did not look at this as a business, and from the start they wanted this business to survive past them. As any business that grows, there's multiple factors that contribute to its success. But they also had very good senior management with them throughout many years, and some of them are still with us today, that worked hand in hand with them. And those people shared their values, shared their vision, shared their ambition, and that's part of what made this a success story. Today we have maybe over 25 offices or 30 offices, ranging from Morocco, all across North Africa, the MENA region, the Gulf, and moving onwards to the GIS countries and beyond. Every office we've opened since 1959 is still in operation. Today we are getting close to 4,000 employees in the regions where we operate, and those regions have also expanded. The expansion of the company was enabled primarily because the company decided to offer different kinds of services. The company started as an architecture firm, designing buildings with structures, electromechanical, etc. Then the company moved into infrastructure, roads, water, sewage treatment, and so on, and was doing what was basically following the market. And one of the things we pay particular attention to is the level and the type of service we provide. It's a service company at the end of the day, so we have to provide good service, good quality, and it is irrespective of the project size, irrespective of profitability. Once we engage with a client that we're going to do this, we do our best to satisfy that client. This was then, this is now, and this will remain in the future. The strategy we've put in forward is we want to continue to enter new markets, to develop specialities that are in demand, to develop alliances which serve multiple parties. I would say growth is definitely one of the things that the board of directors endorses and wants to see happen. Some of the concerns today have changed. A lot of the concerns today relate to environmental issues, pollution issues, reducing carbon emissions, helping alleviate poverty, and so on. So we still do our role in terms of trying to satisfy part of what the society needs and play our role through what we call corporate social responsibility. The size that we are today definitely is different than what it was before, and so are the sizes of projects. The newer generations are working on much larger projects because there are a larger pool of resources available, a very healthy track record of references, which allows you to be part of those large projects. Also, another fact about the company is that since 1984, it has been continuously ranked by the Engineering News Record among the top 100 international design firms. And in the last, I would say, 5 years, we've been among the top 50 international design firms. And it was always a wish of the founding partner to be among the top 10. So hopefully we'll get there someday.
We started in 1988, a proposal came out in Oman. We made contact with the specialist ESRI. Then in 1991 we started the department, in Khatib Ibn Alami, or the division. And since then we've been building as the technology progresses, and this is in every stage there has been improvement, to the quality of services because of the improvement in the technology provided by ESRI, basically. In 2010, we're the first business partner for Esri in the Middle East. We're also platinum partner with Telvin, and we are considered by them and by the various other technology providers as if not the leading, one of the leading technology providers in the region in this area. Today we're organized into utility solutions because of the emphasis historically on the utilities, which include, other than electricity, of course, water and wastewater and gas. And we are also organized, all the other verticals are under the GIS Solutions Department. At this point of time, we're about 120 professionals. I think we're going to increase at least by another 30 to 40% in the coming year. We are a system integrator in many instances with other partners. We are providing the whole spectrum of services, not only just applications or just database design, but we are providing the planning, the setting of the studies, the design of databases, data models, and then the actual applications and solutions for the clients, and then even operation and maintenance in some instances where we have to stay for 3 or 4 or 5 years, and depending on the contract. So the nature of the business is changing, and we're dynamically adjusting to that, which requires also continuous improvement on the level of the staff, the quality of the staff, and the training.
The city and the status and the factory name. And we specify the starting point. We can.
Some disciplines we work on are not related to engineering, like defense and security. This is a very big area that GIS got into. Over the years, Khatib and Alami has worked with various clients all over the Middle East and North Africa, primarily in the Gulf region, and we have worked more than 160 projects, the size of which vary from maybe small applications of $10,000, $20,000 to projects that are $10, $20 million. Some of them are getting to that order of magnitude. What's important is that more than a third of these projects is with repeat clients. And that's the nature of the GIS business. In the past 5 years, there has been remarkable change in GIS technology, where it moved from the desktop to the web and now to what is called societal, or everybody is using GIS. We've been thinking more proactively in recent times, than reactively than we did in the past. What we're doing now is that we're pursuing new markets, whether they're geographic, and we are also looking into new modes of work. We're also looking at new areas. We've been approached by many clients to do 3D modeling of cities. That is very difficult historically, but now is more feasible and doable using GIS technologies, where you can do actual geodesign, what now we refer to as geodesign of a city or a neighborhood. We see that this is going to change the way Khatib and Alami is working, because there is more importance, of the nature, the size, the volume of the business that we are undertaking that's classified as GIS. So there is a bright future for GIS in general, and it's a very bright future for GIS within KNA.
Lebanon is a very small country, and with a small population, it is a relatively poor country, financially at least. And it makes us very proud to be out of Lebanon to grow a multinational company. And this is something we're always strive to grow the company, because we come from a very, very small and partly disadvantaged country in many cases. So when we are competing with the large multinationals from the West or the Far East, and you have this Lebanese company in the middle of them, it brings a nice, satisfactory professional feeling to the efforts that everybody makes, actually.